Okay, welcome to a question response video. We are on page 281 and doing homework question 8. And actually all I signed was 8A, so you can forget about B. Determine a simplified expression for the area of the given shape. So I look at this thing and it's a kind of a weird cutout area. And what I need to notice is it was like I had a big rectangle, which I'll choose as blue. Okay, I could find the area of that. 6a times 3a plus 1. It's like base times height. I could find the area of that rectangle. And then if I could subtract the area of this little rectangle on the inside, so let's call that the green rectangle. Okay, I would say the area equals the area of the big rectangle minus the area of the small rectangle. If I could have both of those areas, I could subtract the smaller one and I would have my simplified expression because it's like I had a big rectangle and I cut out a little one. So let's go through. Area of the big one. Okay, base times height. That's how I find the area of a rectangle. In this case, the base is 3a plus 1. That's the longer dimension, okay? And the height is 6a. And I would use the distributive property. And I would say, distribute that in, 18a squared plus 6a. Okay, that is a great area to have. I'm going to use that later. Go to the small one and I'll do the same thing. The small rectangle, area of a rectangle is base times height. Your base is a plus 1 times your height of 4a. And I'm using the distributive property again. Distribute that 4 in, bring it in, bring it in. 4a squared plus 4a. Done. So now that I have both of those areas, I go back to my main equation and I say, well, if I want to know the area of this thing, take the big one, which was 18a squared plus 6a, and subtract the small one. And notice how I'm putting them in brackets and I'm saying these are their own polynomials. They're their own unique polynomials, and I'll treat them as such. Now, if I wanted to subtract, I need to distribute the negative. I subtract 4a squared and I subtract 4a. First bracket stays the same. 18a squared plus 6a minus 4a squared minus 4a. Gather your like terms. 18a squared minus 4a squared. And your a's, plus 6a minus 4a, for a final answer of 14a squared plus 2a. That is the area of the figure. Okay, the big rectangle, take away the small rectangle. So there you go. Page 281, homework question 8. See ya.